Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejeze. Today's quest is the hidden math of relationships. The hidden math of relationships. Most people aren't very self-aware. A lot of what drives our choices in love and relationship happens beneath the surface, outside of our conscious thought. Relationships, at their core, are about values, what we gain, what we lose, and how we balance the two. But here's the tricky part. The way we perceive value is based on a hidden complex calculation. It's not something we sit down and work out on paper. It's made up of countless little judgments about someone's personality, their humor, their loyalty, their attractiveness, their character. Is shaped by our past experiences, our future goals, and even how we see ourselves. This hidden math predicts whether someone can give us what we want and whether we are likely to give it. It also weighs the cost, time, effort, resources, and even the opportunities we might miss by choosing them. And why this sounds cold and calculating, in reality, it shows up as feelings. But the hidden math says the benefits outweighs the cost. We don't even think. We just jump in and we say, this is a profitable transaction. In our mind, we think and we say, I'm excited about this person. I think they could be the one. When the math says it's about something that we don't like or is even, we start feeling uncertain. We start saying things to ourselves like, she's nice, but something is missing. And when the math says the cost outweighs the benefits, we feel disinterested in the relationship immediately, or we start feeling rejection. We start saying to ourselves, I just don't see us together. So emotions are really the surface expressions of this deeper process. People aren't aware of the math, but they feel the results. And this explains a lot of behavior in the dating world. Behaviors like why people ghost people, infidelity, divorce, even the way people trade up in relationships. Now, what do I mean by trade up? How people feel that they are good enough for another person or someone is not good enough for them. Now, here's where it gets uncomfortable. Many of the things people value aren't socially acceptable to admit. Many people will not want to admit that this is the way they feel because it's actually a selfish feeling. So because of that, many people don't want to admit it because it's actually selfish. Some men marry the most attractive women they can find. And that's the main reason. And they know that if they tell people that, oh, I married this one because she had a big butt or she had a big bust or something, many people will disapprove. They say, so you're just marrying this one because of only her body. But actually, that is the selfish reason the man married the lady. So women marry because they are afraid of being alone. But they can't tell it to anybody. Because if they tell you, they know that they will be judged. Some marry because the man has money. The person that they're interested about has money. But if they tell their friends that or people that are marrying this man because of his money, they know they'll be judged. And at the end of the day, they do all these things not because they are in love, but actually, this is the hidden math that is going on in their mind. This is the hidden feeling that they can't tell anybody because they feel that it's selfish. People hide these motives from others and even often from themselves. They don't even know that this is what is even going underneath in their mind. When we deny the less flattering parts of ourselves, our selfishness, our superficiality, we don't erase them. In fact, they go to our underlying subconscious and stay there, controlling our mind, but we don't even know. Instead, we project them onto others, not even know that we're projecting them onto others, not even know that this is what is going on underneath our feelings. That feeling that we say, this is the way we are feeling. Actually, it's something selfish that is going underneath. We don't even know. That's why people lash out. They criticize or dehumanize others. They are fighting parts of themselves that they don't want to face. And this denial creates unnecessary pain and conflict. So who insists the idea that relationships are transactional? Usually, it's the people who benefit most from keeping that hidden truth. Yes. Because they know that when they keep that truth hidden, they are going to benefit more. According to this model, women tend to gain more from relationships, while men often accept more loss. And within that, older women may benefit the most because men are still expected to provide resources and commitment even when the traditional goods of youth, fertility, or attractiveness have faded. That's why if you look closely, the strongest opposition often comes from those who stand to lose the most if the transactional nature of relationships is openly acknowledged. The point here isn't to judge or condemn anybody. It's to understand relationships are built on hidden calculations of value, and those calculations shape our emotions, our choices, and our conflicts. If we can see this process clearly, we can make better decisions. And when I mean better decisions, it means less denial about what you actually want, less projection in order to confuse yourself and others, and more honesty about what we really want and why. But most people don't want it like that. They like it being hidden because when it's hidden, they'll be able to get out more from whoever that doesn't understand this hidden math that is in the issue of love. Because at the end of the day, clarity is power. And the more clearly we see the hidden math of relationships, the more likely we are to build connections that are real, intentional, and lasting. So that it doesn't come out to that after some time, when the other spouse or the other partner gets to understand this hidden math, they start feeling cheated. But when it's been understood and it's been made open of your real intentions, the relationship becomes lasting because both of you now know what you're actually gaining from the relationship. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.